Behold, I have made an update for MEGABUG, the card game. Yes. Oh wow. The dragon got summoned first. I can summon tiles. That's not an update. I can just switch to summoning tiles, which was not possible before, because there's only limited space for these icons. But now I can just switch to the game mode. I'm not sure if tiles are going to be useful. You can calculate up to 4 of anything. It's usually not that important. You just use buttons normally, which you can rename now. Wow. Isn't that crazy? I renamed a button. Then that's it. That's the update. Just kidding, we have decks now. Alright, containers. That mainly just suck in cards because I haven't programmed anything else to suck in. I don't really need it for anything else. But I've promised you decks, and I've promised you that I can summon a card based on their name. Not only one piece of the name, but okay, that one's not ambiguous. Okay. Summons Jungle Abomination. What if I do this? E.T. Shit. Okay, I want to summon this guy. Yeah, you'll find your shortest shortcuts, basically. You don't have to, like, remember all the numbers, because that would be stupid. The latest card was this. But how am I going to show it without going into the folder? Well, bam! Kazam, we can supersize the cards to, like, really read into it. So what this card does, first of all, this was a request I squeezed out of my friend. I'm like, please make a request. So I was requesting him to request me to make a card. Anyways, so he sends me this picture, and I'm like, okay, this is like an 80s theme. This guy's handling a potentially fainted person, so he's dealing with a graveyard. So what it does, it dodges lethal damage. It has a car. I don't know. Maybe it helps doing that. But the car needs, fuel. So every turn, this guy needs to spend 2 mana to exist. Wait, what would happen if he... I guess he would return to hand. Right? No, like, you would force 2 mana out. Interesting. So, but there's going to be purple cards that do, in fact, return to hand if you don't pay. Yeah, every turn you'll have to pay for this shit. These are like new color schemes for mana. Why do I need that? Because I've changed this forged thing into something else. So there's actually 3 more ways to pay, right? There's alternative payments, there's a discount, and there's a constant payment. Yeah, the cards will need payment now. But sometimes we'll give you a discount if you have or just it's slight alternative payments. You can only use once, but I still call it a discount because that's usually how it's going to be used. I don't know, it's weird. So yeah, every single one of these now can have colors too. How weird is that? And a good example is this Forge card. I think you can summon by saying Ant. And if you can see, this has an F. But it's green. It's an alternative payment of Forges. And as you know, Forge is spending 2 mana to gain one of those things. You still have to flex that you have the card that you can forge. And then you have this button. You can spend, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, the game is evolving. I'm very much going to enjoy the game we're going to be playing. I'm not going to make new cards right now. Just want to chill with the new features and show you guys how everything works. I did remove this out of the way for this episode, and also the split now hides most of the useless things, alright, that are not supposed to be on the screen. So that's good. We're not done yet. The greatest feature of all time you have not seen yet. Alright, but what if I shrink the card? How do I flip it? Because if I try to flip it, it resizes itself. And that's stupid. And I realize it's pretty stupid. So let's summon more cards, and I'll show you a really neat trick. Alright. You want to flip these cards? Bam. I said bam. Gotta be a little bit more careful, I guess, but yeah, this is so satisfying. You just flick through them. Fascinating stuff. Just like you burn them the same way. So how does the container work? How do I put cards in? A very similar way. Except now that we're in the battle mode, I can't even see the command line. Wait, I can? I can? Well, excuse me, princess. That's pretty good. I like that. Alright. Let's rename this container into Tempo Druid, because that's what we're going to be building. I mean, I'm probably not going to build decks, unfortunately. But we'll see. For now. In the future, absolutely. For now, there's no synergies, there's not really much. Like, I can make a meme of, like, summoning a bunch of pirates or things that hate each other. You know, we'll see. And just add some content pirates in there. But yeah, I just suck in the cards. That's how easy it is. Now, this also has some alternative functionalities. So I have to discuss the container. Oh my god. Let's summon a bunch of cards. Fill up the container. Super simple like that. Just bumps into the cards and sucks them in. However, we might not want to put cards on top of the container. And I can do that by activating Put in the Bottom modes to show you guys that it works, in fact. If I do this, it goes back to the top. Keeps doing that. No matter how many cards I do it with, they all have an order in which they come to the top. I can shuffle the cards. Now the top card is this, Night Drake. Still on top though, unless I keep shuffling. Instead of doing that, I will always activate Put on the Bottom mode, and now we no longer see the same card, ever. It keeps changing what's in the deck, on top of the deck. Great. That's what you would do in real life as well, to make sure that things are kind of random. Put things on the bottom. You wouldn't try and squeeze it in the middle of the deck or some bullshit like that. Like, I thought about everything, my friends. I'm competing against Hearthstone and other physical card games. So I'm competing against every single card game in existence here. Yes, my card game is a baby, and it's not going to intimidate you with a machine gun. But trust me, guys. It's not going to, you know, be that for long. So anyone who sticks around since the very beginning of the game, you know, potentially will be appreciated. And we'll see. We'll see what's up. Because it's a long journey to go. All I can promise you guys is that I'm not gonna fucking fall down and hurt myself. That's it. Because I'm still a baby. I could still do that, and If I don't do that, that's pretty good. What does that do? Well, you don't need to know about it, because normally I could sort of suck in anything, not just the cards, so I need the purity filter. It's like an inventory, right? Imagine Minecraft, you have one slot, like dirt. You put dirt in there, and now you're only going to suck in dirt. But I have to actually allow containers to contain anything. And only when this is enabled, it will suck in the items that it already has. So if I suck in one card, it will only suck in cards unless I disable this. I hope you understand. I don't know. I'll be able to show it later on, because it's not functional yet. I think that's about it. Alright. I'll be able to save decks in the future. There's a few more things. But I'm not releasing the game until January, so don't worry about it. Because if I truly want to release the game, I have to explain every single thing that exists here. The entire language has to be translated. And that shit, like, I mean, amazing. I love that. I'm just not gonna do it, though. Also, there's a new way to defend yourself, which Ice Block already possesses. Kind of. And the Ogre kind of possesses. And I want to do it one time. You can redirect damage to a new target. Please, how many things do I have to change to get my brush? How many things? Oh my, are you serious? This is what it takes. This is fucking gym, boys. Congratulate. Yeah, new target. This is how it would... Why does it look like a circle, though? There you go. New target. So, for one time only, this will redirect into a completely new target. It can be a shield. It will not be itself, alright? You play a monster, well, it will be itself unless if there's no shields, right? If you have a shield, then great. Now, I'm not going to print a card yet. It's just an example of a new thing that I came up with on the spot. Or remembered on the spot. So I had to, like, put it down. It might be very cool. Anyways, because that shit doesn't exist in any card game I know. I mean, it's sort of the ogre effect of, like, pick a new target, my friend, 50% chance. But it's still kind of weird, I would say. Where it's, like, forced. Like, that shit is forced. You can't attack this. Even when you want to, it attacks something else by force. It's kind of crazy effect. Anyways, let's harvest 40 cards, because I want to play with 40 cards. 30 is not enough for this game. 30 is just going to drain really fast and make a really awkward endgame, I would say. We can try with 30, but, like, let's try with 40 first. Alright. Let's summon a graveyard. Yes, containers are also known as boxes of things. Another graveyard. And then the opponent. Or we can call it loser. There you go. We have to defeat the loser. How would we do that? And again, the splits. And now we can battle. Again, it might seem like a lot of manual fucking work, but you can do it in a physical world. But I could automate the whole thing. I just don't want to, because that would be too much waste of my time. I already gave you features. Please leave me alone. All right? Let's turn this into, put it on the bottom modes. We still need to juice up the loser with random cards, except for Bran. Bran, you can get the fuck out of here. We don't like you here. Alright, poor Bran. It's completely useless card. I don't have battle cries, okay? It's just not gonna happen in this game that easily. You just summon a card and it does something. That's boring. But literally, Hearthstone is riddled with battle cries. Oh, fascinating. More spells, am I right? Battle cry. Deal 3 damage to all enemy minions. If you casted 5 spells. It's the latest card, literally, bro. It's literally the latest card. Cast 5 spells and then you deal 3 damage to all enemy minions. Wow! It's the ultimate Blizzard card. Like every single expansion, if not every single time they add cards, they create the Blizzard card. Fascinating. We're gonna laugh at Hearthstone for a very long time. I'm not retiring Hearthstone. Don't worry about that either. I'm just like, I want to take care of my game. I'm a cool dude. I know how to do programming. I'm a beat your ass, Hearthstone. Beat your ass like never has been beaten before. Anyways. And people will help me do it. Let the battle begin. Do I need a command line? I don't think I need a command line. I think we can start smashing. Unless I want a specific card. I still have to go down to see the full collection, but I probably, you know, program something like that would show the full collection as well. It's a weird one. That shit is weird. To show all the cards in succession, like what? What do you mean? That's weird. I could, you know, do like an arena format where 3 cards show up, you pick one, and slowly build a deck. But you'll be able to save the deck forever, which you can still do in Hearthstone, but, you know, it's not a feature I have right now. The deck codes, and yeah, I'll make sure that deck's, like, available when you play the game instantly, that you can, like, get yourself comfortable. You click one button, you get a deck. I don't know. No, it's not going to be one button. You still have to find it. You still have to type in the, give me my deck, Gurnext, please. Something like that. You'll have to type in something like that. I probably could just build like a random deck with just a command line. Give random deck, something like that. Or random deck code. So I mean, anything is possible when you can just type in the commands. Anyways, let's play the Tempo Druids. First, we need to set up those blocks. I mean, shields. Why do... Man, shield block is really evil card, isn't it? Holy sh... I just realized. When I get blocked... Wait, ice block. Shit! What is the shield even? I'm just tripping, bro. My goodness. Forgive me, guys. My brain cells have been successfully used for this game. And now I'm going to play. But in order to play and have a proper atmosphere, let's tune in some music. Actually, I can just do this. YouTube. Breaking copy. My favorite playlist. I guess Relax is pretty good. It was really cool when I listened to it. We need to not make it loud. Alright. Let the battle begin. The real battle. First real battle of this game. Recorded, that is. I tried a little bit of like playing by myself, but like we're not gonna do that most of the time. Why am I doing?
Good morning, sunshine.
I still can't stop pressing that button, though. My opponent is always going to start for seconds. You can see we already drained a significant portion of the deck. Okay, 5 cards, very nice. Oh my god.
I love you.
What happens if I do this? It's like a smaller card. So, I don't know which way you like. You have 2 options. Yeah, that I love you just fucking wrecked my vibes. Let's reset. Okay, let's begin. What do we summon here? I hate that this game is like, well, you just summon the biggest minion you can get your hands on. And I'm like, yeah, I guess you're right. There's no strategy at first few turns. This sucks. But there's strategy when, you know, you're losing. Plenty of strategy. What's going on? Stupid fucking drives.
I love you.
Drive me crazy, am I right? Little bitches. So that's my turn. I actually break a shield. This happens at the first turn. Because I have 6 attack. I just need 5 to break a shield. I'll use 7 mana to summon this. Again, Tiamat can have 2 effects. Let me take Divine Shield for sure. I just want Retaliation. I'll pretend that I'm also the opponent when I try to, like, you know, role play as an opponent. Like, I can't do that. How do I do that? So, I don't know. It's me on both sides, my friends. I'm just trying not to lose it. Trying to extend the game for as long as it's needed. It's possible, I don't know. So the Divine Shield breaks, and Ogre Rep goes to the graveyard. Bye-bye. But it can still retaliate, even though it's kind of like this. I guess it wouldn't, like, even get flipped. I mean, I shouldn't say flip, it's a tap. This is a tap. Let's draw 2 cards. No, it retaliates anyways, even if it's tapped. That's the point of retaliation. It's just invincible creature, bro. Well, we'll see. Can I defeat it, though? I can summon these 2. This is just, you know, a requirement for the next turn. So, that's good. We have 6 mana. And we beat this guy's ass. And draw 2 cards. However, because of retaliation, we lose those cards. This is devastating. But at least we get 2 cards at the same time. Alright, this might be bad for us. But I have nothing else to do. Alright. I don't actually have to untap anymore. That's so good. Thank you. Thank you for untapping the cards, Mr. Graveyard, Mr. Container. That's so good for me. This would also untap the cards if I flick the button in the future, not now. I don't want it now. I don't even want to switch sides right now. That's hard to do. Alright, I would probably, like, automatically also switch sides if I pick the cards. I don't know how I will do this. We'll see. Another Tiamat, and now I'm scared. Now this is getting out of control. I think I take Wind Fury and Retaliation because Retaliation worked so fucking well. You would always pick that. You wouldn't pick anything else. That is crazy, bro. Yeah, I wouldn't. Divine Shield is useless in this case. There's a lot of creatures that would die to a 6 attack. Alright. So Divine Shield, I can force an attack. I mean, double attack. Can Wind Fury break shields is the question. I mean, yeah. You can force an attack because it makes you tap with a monster. But Wind Fury untaps instantly. So I can force the attack. And break 2 shields that way. And it still retaliates. Shit! It breaks the shield. It is untapped and still retaliates. So I don't even need that. I could have just taken Divine Shield instead, right? 6. This is the shield's being broken, so I can still draw 2 more cards. We have garbage bins. This is nice. They want to die. Ha! Easy peasy, boys. You're going to my... I'll put him here. It's consumables, basically. But they get rid of the genie. Fascinating. I already spent my mana. I could activate the hero power, though. Let's equip the hero power. Bam. Very nice. There's only 5 slots for minions and 1 for the hero power. That's it. That's all we're gonna work with. Opponent turn. Shredder could summon the 80's 9? Well, no, because it's actually a 5 mana card. These things do matter. They do stack into mana. While this doesn't, because this is alternative payment method on the mana that it has. So only the white ones kind of matter? Yeah. True. Yeah, you can see why I like this stuff. It's very useful right now. Calming down. As I play with myself. So Shredder would summon a lower card, which I don't have. So I wouldn't even bother summoning Shredder. I probably just summon this. I have like 8 mana. Creeper Stash is still not going to be useful. Until we have a lot of mana. Okay. I might just lose. Am I just losing, bro? Wait. No, there's no way to defeat me yet. I could have summoned these guys. But they're kind of weak, right? Yeah, I might just lose. Shield got broken. And this guy still can retaliate. So we gotta be careful. Can we have a clean kill with Space Monkey, but not too much mana required? I can't even buff a card properly. Oh no. I don't want the first game to suck so bad. Can I summon anything? I can summon Content Pirates. It might defend me, because now I'm just open. And can be destroyed. I do have the garbage bin. Let's not forget. We can have Divine Shield. Woo! We can get the Divine Shield, of course. It's so good. Well, we can't shit on Mr. Marshmallow anymore, because this bad boy is just gonna slam. Divine Shield once. That's amazing. Now I'm vibing, bro. Let's fucking sacrifice the space monkey. We still don't have like small creatures on the board or in the hand. And I want to use the hero power. I can only use it 4 times. I get to draw a card because I have less cards than my opponent. Fucking Creeper Stash. The most annoying card. Because I don't want it. I don't want it. It can't attack. But it can defend me though. Might be useful. Okay, Millennium Duelist showed up. That's pretty interesting. It can burn cards from the graveyard to resummon or to come back to the hands. It's a eternal card. It can also create temporary cards. I'm not sure if I explained what temporary cards are, but they don't work as you might expect, or the way I explained it previously. I changed the way it works. So, if you get a temporary card, it's tapped. It's in your hand, sort of, or you can put it here as a consumable, and you're like, well, I have plenty of mana and I don't have any cards. You can use the temporary card, but if you can't play it, it goes away. It goes to the bottom of your deck. So that's gonna be fun if we can get some of those. This gets a temporary card if it gets summoned as the first card or the only card in the battlefield on your side, or if it kills something. So I think we're doing it, right? I mean, Shredder's gonna summon her anyways. We're only gonna do it if we can kill Forest Giants properly. Okay, so we can use 9 mana to summon all 3 cards. I would summon Millennium Duelist first. Maybe I actually gonna sacrifice Baboon Knight. And this little servant robot is gonna be summoned through Shredder. Or if Millennium Duelist dies, it's gonna summon that. We'll see. Now, the cards should be summoned face down, I guess. But it's not... Nah, I don't care about that. Everything is going to be revealed. So I know what the temporary card is, which is kind of like lame. But you still have to remember what it is. Once you, like, put a card down, usually just forget forever. That's what happens to me all the time, bro. I put some traps in Yu-Gi-Oh! And we'll never know what those traps are. Just keep looking at it. Please don't forget Garnex. This please. I keep fucking looking at it. You know, doing this in real life. Every turn, the trap exists, and I'm like, I know it's useless trap, but I need to know what it is. So not only I summon this first and get 1 temporary card, but as I kill the monster, I get another one. Bam. Look at that shit. Interesting. Let's see if we can beat this. Oh, this is gonna be hard to beat. He's gonna get more mana as well. And if this guy gets summoned, I'm still in a losing position. It sucks so bad. What I can do is I can do an emergency play. Maybe you can see it, but I'm not sure if it's gonna work. I can summon Creeper Stash and Bone Merit. That's 11 mana. I definitely have enough for that. I can kill something with Content Pirate once I have enough mana. I can even put a Divine Shield and deal 1 damage to the Millennium Duelist at the same time. Just for self-defense. I can also use Bone Merit to just attack something. So that would be Shredder. And if I attack Shredder, I need to know what comes out. So I'm buffing Creeper Stash. It cannot attack, ever, basically. So it's not going to defend itself or anything. But I'm not going to tap it, I don't think. Because it kind of like mixes up. I'll tap it anyways. It's forever tapped, my friends. So 4 and 14. 14 health on this guy. Because we buffed it with Bone Mare. And it has taunt. But it cannot strike back. So Shredder goes to the graveyard, summoning this. I see it. I'm like, okay. Maybe change of plans. I already used 1 mana. No, I'm not taking this. This is a big minion. I might need that shit. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna draw 1 card. Unless I sacrifice something. I definitely don't use hero power. Because I will have 3 cards. Should I? I already drawn more cards than my opponent, so I should probably not test my luck with this. I also got my own Jeeves, basically, so good. Good for me. Yeah, the game is like super clean, super funny. Not fun, but funny. Nah, it's fine. So this targets anything. Target anything. Silences and flips the stats. Silences. Oh no! No! Not only this flips the thing, but it does it after silencing it, instantly killing it. I have been defeated. Yeah. But we have to still do it, right? So this activates the effect, silencing it, deleting it. Unfortunate. He still has to break through 10 with 10 damage. But he just summons a Skibidi Toilet, and what else but Skibidi Toilets would destroy the universe, bro? Also, yeah, he wasted 8 mana. Does he have 8 mana? Yep. Unfortunately, I have lost. Yo, fucking silence. Silence needs to get nerfed, bro. My god. Satisfying. I'm not gonna play another game, but this is cool. This is definitely a good tease, alright? See you guys, maybe next year. Maybe I will be releasing the game. I don't know. Because, there's not many features that will just be impressive to add to the game anymore. This is kind of how it's gonna look like. For a... Well, not really. See, I still have to deal with the tokens on the card, right? The effects, they still have to be automated. Like, the card itself could be automatically built in-game even. Alright, and saved in-game. There's a lot of, like, little things to do. But, like, this is kind of the general vibe, I think, and it kind of works. Anyways, well, whatever happens, stick around, guys. This is pretty cool.